Is that you? What are you doing? This cat's freaking out, man. It's jumping all over the place, knocking everything down. Smashed the Christmas tree down. Crazy cats, man. Crazy cats. But yeah, I don't know. I was just reflecting. I haven't really been uploading that much lately. I dropped like 2 or 3 videos in the last couple of days. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. But yeah, I don't know. I was just reflecting on Christmas. It's weird because I don't know what it is. Well, I'm really disconnected from the feel of Christmas, because every single Christmas, except for this one, actually, this one is going to be different, but most of it, like every Christmas I've ever had has been alone, you know what I mean, especially in the last, like, 4 or 5 years. I was out west, there were no Christmases, and I haven't been really, connected, family orientated type thing. I'm not, it just didn't go that way for me growing up, so I've always been disconnected, seeing everybody else in their families, having dinner and being happy and shopping and laughing and smiling, and like I've always just been sitting there with like no money, no family, like no parents, and been like fuck, like, you know. But I've spent Christmases in jail, I've spent birthdays in jail, and it really desensitized me to the joy of what Christmas actually can bring. Obviously, um, people have forgotten what Christmas actually represents and why it even exists. Thanksgiving, but it was the gift of Jesus Christ. It was the birth of Jesus Christ. Is what Christmas is about. That was what it was originally about. But people make things for themselves, and But it's supposed to be a good, regardless, it's supposed to be a positive time, no matter what. It's to be a time of thanks and giving. You know what I mean? So, and there's nothing wrong with that, whether you believe in a God or not. And I appreciate um, Christmas more than I did before. Like I kind of hated it before because I could not reap any benefits from it. I couldn't really benefit from it, and it was sad. It was angry. It was upsetting. And it was like, why did I get trapped on the outside, looking in? I still to this day don't understand that, but I don't know. I hope it turns into something good because it's life is tough. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just seems like everything that I try to do, it seems to fail. Like really, like consistent, just constantly. Like, it's just nonstop, and that's okay because I like failing. I learn from my mistakes, and I'm grateful for it, and it humbles me. It makes me smarter. It makes me better at what I do and who I am. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that, but it seems the type of things that happen to me, like for example, I just made a video talking about my social media marketing agency. So for the last 10 years, I've really invested my time, energy, and money into advertising online, social media, specifically, uh, primarily Facebook advertising, and I've learned how to make money with the platform advertising to make a lot of money. And only spend a little bit of money on ads, on advertising. $100 can make you. When I was doing MCA, if I got 20 signups, I spent $100 on reaching 100,000 people with, like, say, this video. I could drop $100 and reach 100,000 people with this video on Facebook to advertise it. And let's say, like, with the company that I was with, if I got 20 signups, that would be $2,000, and it'd be pretty easy to get 20 signups out of 100,000 people in a week. And I know I can do that because that's what I'm good at, and I already did that. I already made $1,000, $2,000 in a week, but I was stupid I wasn't really, I could say, yeah, I guess it was stupid to not reinvest into my businesses. That was stupid. But you gotta learn, but the problem is that you may not have another opportunity, at least for that thing, again, in life, believe it or not. People always think, oh no, there's tons of opportunities, tons of shit out there, which there is. But you gotta understand, life is valuable and everything in it is valuable. Like, you have to not, you gotta take things seriously. Whatever you're doing it for a reason. It's not to just be like, oh, that's okay, that didn't work, I'm just gonna go on to the next thing. You can't just keep doing that over and over and over and over and over and over again, because then you're never gonna get anything. Nothing is ever going to get completed or accomplished, because everything is just gonna, eventually you might hit something that works. But anyways, I was just kind of just reflecting, just some more reflecting videos, and just just a vlog, really just talking. But it was mostly about Christmas, because Christmas is coming, and it kind of hit me in the chest, and it was like, damn, I've always spent every Christmas alone, either, by myself, even being, homeless, like, what I'm saying, like, in jail, you know, and I know that feeling. That hurts. That's not a good feeling. It's very empty and void when you've been disconnected from everything joyful that life has to offer, and that is what happened to me. I don't know why, but that's okay. You know what? I'm trying to look at it in a good light. Like, I feel like this is a blessing. Like, maybe God is allowing me to lose everything in order to draw me closer to Him, and that's usually how it goes, right? But and it does, because if I was rich right now, you think I'd be going to church? you you know you it's you think you know yourself and your morals and your principles, and you do, in a sense. But you know what, put yourself in circumstances that you've never been in before, and things may possibly change. So you got to be humble in that mind state and think about that, right? So I did think about that, and I said, yeah, I think maybe God is preparing me, humbling me to the point when I do have a huge amount of money and a financial blessing in my life, that I've been so tuned to respect and value currency in a different sense, to leverage myself, to make myself a better person and help other people become better people. And also, when I think getting rich, I think buying a house, getting dogs, having a foundation to have a family on, to build a family from. I think traveling, freedom, healthy food every single day, eat whenever I need to eat, whenever I want to eat, feeling motivated, having the freedom and ability to do what is best for my life, and what is best for my health and my mental health and everything to do with that. That's what I think when I think about getting rich. Other people, when they think about getting rich, it's the flex, it's the display, it's the cars, it's the fast lifestyle and all that. And yeah, I felt like that when I was young. I was trying to get it, and God had other plans for me, and He broke me down and humbled me and showed me that you're chasing after something that is death, because the wages for sin is death, and you're chasing a sinful lifestyle. And even if it looks innocent, and it's, oh well, it's not really sinful, it's just enjoying yourself. But you know what, God knows a lot more than we do, and we get surprised sometimes when we thought we knew what we were doing, and then found out that what we wanted really wasn't what we wanted. What we wanted really wasn't good for us, but we thought it was. We've all had that, whether it's a relationship or whatever, a decision that you made, a career choice, whatever. But that's the reality. And yeah, I don't know. I just remember being alone for Christmases. That was a heavy one. It was a heavy one, but it brought me closer to God, like I said, and it allowed me to be grateful. Even though at first it made me kind of bitter, it made me hurt. I cried. I was sad. Like, I don't have a family. Like, I don't have. Look at these people right there. They're all laughing, having a great time. There's no worries in their minds because they have each other, and that's a blessing. That's an amazing thing, right? And it hurt me to know that I've never had that. And I kind of look, and it's always been like that. Even when I was a kid, I got a birthmark on my face. I got picked on, jumped. I wasn't popular, obviously, as a kid growing up. High school, everybody hated me. People just hated me. I was always hated. Always. I was always picked on ruthlessly. pure cruel shit, you know what I mean? But then I got tough, and I've been through a lot, coming up as a kid. I was around violence and all that shit, alcoholics, fucking blood all over the walls and the floors and the cops there all the time, all that shit, you know what I mean? My dad going to jail all the time. But, yeah, like, shit fucked me up, but either way, I keep losing my train of thought just because I'm so overwhelmed by that emotion. But yeah, so I'm trying to hope that I can find something good out of all that loss, out of all that happiness I never got to have, basically, in my life, and unity that I never got to feel, and just feeling secured, protected, content, in place where you belong. I've never felt like that. I've always felt like an outcast, like I got kicked to the curb and nobody wanted me and I had nowhere to go, and then everybody looked at me like a piece of shit now when it wasn't even my fault. Why I'm in that under those circumstances, it's a cruel, misinformed, cold world, and that's why I do these videos, just to make that clear, just to put that thought in somebody's head. It might make them treat somebody better today, or who knows. Either way, it helps me, to talk about this. And then I got people there, supporting me, and it's just like, this is a small scale right now. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. I can't even believe that. I only get 100 views on every video out of the whole 2,000 subscribers. Nobody really, but that's right now. I've only had this channel for a year. What's gonna happen in a year? What's gonna happen in 2, 3? If God wills that amount of time for me, and I pray in Jesus' name that He does, and I hope you do too. But yeah, just be grateful. Be grateful for the unity that you have, like the family, friendships, good ones. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good in the world, and it's hard to see sometimes. And I'm always focused on, and I'm always talking about the negative because it's a hard job. I'm always talking about the real shit that is sensitive and controversial topics that people don't want to touch on, and people are scared to touch on, and really don't need the grief in their life, so they choose to be quiet, and that has no change and effect in this world. That does nothing for anyone, for them or for the world. And really, once you okay, you could say, oh well, why the fuck should I care about the rest of the world? Like, I gotta care about myself. Well, you know what? That's the mindset. That's the mind state that destroyed mankind. That's the mind state that destroyed civilization as a whole, and unity as a whole. Is that thought process right there? Selfishness, greed, inconsiderate, uncompassionate. Just don't care. People just stop caring. I understand. I've been there, did it. I was hurt. I've been, deceived, tricked, lied to, stolen from, cheated on, fucking betrayed, all that shit, right? So I understand completely. I have a hard time. But in that process, I learned how to judge character a lot better now, too. So I don't really have to worry about getting fucked around. And I can choose people wisely now, and not, because people are lonely, they make poor decisions. Because you're lonely, or desperate in a sense, you might settle for less, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's whatever. You can use that for anything, right? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. But I'm just kind of going off today. I haven't made a video for a while, so here I go with my thoughts again. It's obviously unstructured videos, right? And everybody hates me because I got the vertical syndrome and shit. But in the end of the day, I really don't want to hold, like, it hurts my wrist to hold my phone like that, bro. For that long. I just want to talk and make my little videos, you know what I mean? Like, but in the future, I'm gonna make better videos. I'm gonna buy an expensive camera. If I can ever elevate myself financially to do so, And I always get this one guy in the comments, get a fucking job, loser, and da da da. Do you realize how many jobs that I've had in my life? Do you realize how fucking many resumes that I've put out? Do you realize how many unemployment offices I've spent countless hours in? You don't fucking know what you're talking about, right? Right. So, I've never not wanted to work. I've always wanted to work. And what made me not want to work and what hurt me is me trying to be a part of the rest of the world that wants to work. Me trying to get a job and being rejected. That's okay. Next job, next job, next job, next. Okay, wait a minute. It's been 3 years now. I've handed out 1,000 resumes. There must be something wrong with my resume. Let's go to the unemployment office. I go there. I'm like, something's wrong here. Like, I haven't got a call in like 3 years. Actually, I got 3 calls in 3 years. Uh, Turns out that they couldn't hire me because I had a criminal record from when I was 18. I'm 27 now. That was like 10 years ago. Like, fuck off. You know what I mean? But anyways, I couldn't get a job at Value Village. I couldn't get a job at the fucking dollar store. I was like, what the fuck? What? I'm like, that's never been a problem. Like before, like it don't matter if you have a criminal record. Like as long as you don't have a weird fucking criminal record. Like me, my shit was like violent offenses, fighting, you know, stealing cars, breaking and entering with intent. These were violent offenses. So yeah, that might make an employer look at me like, what if this guy freaks out and fucking punches out a fucking, you know what I mean? This is obviously not the case. Like, I'm not fucking retarded. I mean, yeah, I was a angry youth, but I had a good reason to be an angry kid, and I did what I fucking had to do to survive, and I came up on top. So fuck off. The system wasn't gonna help me. The parents weren't gonna help me. The family wasn't gonna help me. The system wasn't. Nothing was going to help me. The school wasn't gonna help me. There was no fucking help, no guidance, nobody telling me what to do or how to do it. I had to figure it out myself, and I was hurt from the fact that there is no love and compassion out there. So I turned away from the system and went to where I could find that, and that unfortunately there was only one place to go, and that was the street, but yeah, real shit. But aside from that, all that weird ass shit, like I said, wouldn't you wish that you were a part of Facebook when it first started? You'd be a fucking billionaire right now, right? Okay. When you become wise enough to start recognizing these waves before they take place, then you can have some wealth in your life. Then you can have some success because you're thinking ahead of the game and you're thinking wisely and you're using history to base future predictions from. And history always repeats itself. And how do we identify and predict the future? We look at history. That's how we predict things. We look at the pattern of history because there's a pattern that can be identified after a certain period of time that we can now know that this is going to repeat after a time frame or a certain cycle. Okay? So that's how that works. But Facebook. So I've made thousands of dollars from Facebook. I could have made $80,000 in a week from Facebook, but I fucked my advertising budget up and I did not put it where it needed to be, and then I didn't get another opportunity to spend $1,000 on an ad spend. That would have reached $1.3 million, and if I'm using targeting correctly, with all the skills that I've learned after spending thousands of dollars on the platform, learning through trial and error, I could have got 1,000 signups to the company that I was working for, and 1,000 signups is 80 times 1,000, which is $80,000. Okay, and 1,000 signups when you're reaching 1.3 million people isn't really that unrealistic and really hard to do. You could get 1,000 signups reaching 10,000 people, or 5,000 people. You're always going to get a smaller percentage of people that are going to close out of the total percentage of people that you reach with your opportunity. Obviously, that's just math. Like, it's just logic. But if you extend the reach, then the percentage of people that are going to actually sign up to your opportunity or close or become a client is higher. So you're going to get more money if you're reaching more people, and that's how it always is. If you can reach 1 million people, you can make $1 million if you know how, and it's pretty easy, But you just got to do it, and it does take time, and it does. Like, it's not just, you're not just gonna do it. Like it took me 7 years to figure some shit out that was blocking me from success the whole fucking time. It was just the smallest, stupidest fucking thing. And I'm like, oh man, oh, 7 years, and I didn't know that. Oh my fuck. And I'm going hard in the books, bro. I'm going hard in the fucking $1,000 programs. I'm going hard in using the platform myself and trying every single tab and everything and reading up about it and watching tutorials. And you know, I have mentors that are millionaires that fucking use these platforms to become rich, and I'm learning from them. And you know, some of them I'm talking to on video call and shit. You know what I mean? But either way, I got really fucking close to changing my life. And Facebook, I'm not just an average person. I'm going to just put it like this. I'm a targeted individual. You can go ahead and look that up if you want. Not everybody's going to know what I'm talking about right now, but the majority of my audience does. But there's an outside force or an entity that is actually sent to disrupt any type of success that I may produce at any point or any given time. I know that sounds crazy, but like I said, things take a long time to identify the patterns. It takes time to identify patterns, and eventually you will, and I did. But yeah, like I said, there's, you know, the devil's real, God is real, the government is corrupt, the system is corrupt, Facebook is corrupt. They're controlled and, you know, manipulated and infiltrated. Um, and they target certain specific individuals that talk about governmental corruption, that expose corruption in many forms within the system, whether it's through, you know, uh, any system, you know, the health system, you know, the government system, the, you know, injustice system, you know, anything that just says system, bro. Anything that's corrupt, anything that's not right, that is burdening and oppressing the people of this planet, the less fortunate, and I stand up for those people. So guess what that does? It gets your head fucking blown off like JFK. That's what that does. You know, people start making politics up on your name, like Michael Jackson. You know, they'll literally hire people to make statements against you, like, and you know, the word is, like, you know, they did that to Michael Jackson because he was going against the system and he was exposing it with the mass reach that he had, and there's an outside party that is not beneficial to, and when they see that, that's a problem for them. So they got to do something about that, and the best way to do that is destroy somebody's reputation, destroy somebody's name. That's the best way to do it. He's a goof, he's a diddler, he's a rat, he's a snitch, he's a this, he's a that. Everybody's gonna hate you if you got a label like that. It don't even matter. Nobody even wants to see the proof. If somebody says he's that, that's it. Everyone is gonna kill you now. Which is not. You gotta be careful, because I've had people say, "Yo, this guy's a rat," and I punched them out. Found out that they were not. They never snitched or wrote a statement or anything. I seen the paperwork and found out about the situation Buddy was talking about specifically, and found out it wasn't true. And I just banged somebody out. I just knocked that kid out. That's a problem. You can't go out and kill people because you think they're fucking this and that, and you don't have no proof. You're gonna hurt yourself, like I did, and I fucked people up for no reason, and that hurt me later in life, because, you know, it's not good. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves to get fucking hurt. You know what I mean? For no reason. And I did all my life, and I know that that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, and that's another thing, bro. People think it's gangster to go, you know, and fucking punch out smaller people than you and hurt smaller people that you think that's tough. You're a fucking bitch. That's not gangster. You know what I'm saying? Fight someone bigger than you. Fucking, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't ever fuck people up for no reason under your weight class. It's not gangster. If a real G sees that, he's gonna fuck you up. You know, that you're bullying people and you're doing bitch moves. Because that ain't tough, bro. You know what I mean? But, yeah. In the end of the day, I don't even know what I'm going on about anymore, man. It's just a rant video, but yeah, man, I appreciate all the support from everybody. You know what I mean? It's approaching Christmas. my social media marketing agency just failed because of Facebook once again fucking destroyed me because they're a fucking bunch of goofs. And I'm gonna take a fucking plane real soon out to California, and I'm gonna go right to the fucking office, and I'm gonna face them face to face and say, you guys have destroyed multiple businesses that were going to, generate up to 6 figures, and you've affected my life in a serious way falsely. And I'm here to challenge you. I'm here to call you out. I'm here to file a lawsuit. I'm here to file a complaint. I'm here right now. I came all the way from Canada. You guys deleted and disabled all of my profiles falsely, causing me to lose all of my online businesses. You've authenticated 5 to 6 of my pages, telling me that I'm an authentic public figure on your platform. And then after you did that, you deleted me and disabled all of my accounts and said I was violating your policies, which is false, and you have no proof of that, and I can prove that you have no proof of that. You know what I mean? So here I am, and if you have no proof to present your claim, I would like everything back so I can continue running my businesses like usual, the way I deserve. You gave this platform to us however many years ago, like fucking 10, 15 years, I don't even know. But I've been on it ever since. I've made you guys thousands of dollars, and you guys have just fucking suffocated all of my income sources, completely devastated them, ruined my agency. I invested thousands in it. I invested fucking months, years into this shit, okay, because I know that's where the money is. I'm not giving up on the well. I'm not giving up on the fucking oil source just because you keep fucking me around. Like, you can't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're breaking the fucking law. They're violating their own policy and agreements. And they're violating other people at the same time, causing them to have serious fucking life-altering problems in their lives. You've given us the platform, now fucking leave it like that. Don't try to take it from me. And I haven't done anything that would get me completely blackballed and blacklisted from Facebook permanently. It says my full name, and it says you are no longer allowed to use this platform permanently. And then every time I make a new account under that name, or with a Gmail that has my name in it, it gets disabled. Boom. I go to log in, it says disabled. Your account has been disabled. Fucking disabled. Gone. Permanently. Try to log in, disabled. Like, make a new account, as soon as I make it, disabled. I just made it like 30 seconds ago, and then I thought I was safe, and then bam, disabled. I can't run a fucking advertising agency through Facebook if they keep disabling my profiles, which I need to make the page in order to run Facebook advertising. Or to maintain my pages that are verified by Facebook. Like, you guys are fucked. Tripping over your own fucking shoelaces, like. But in the end of the day, yeah, that's not cool, man. So I'm in a bad situation, but I really gotta get serious, because I need help, bro. I need you guys to share my videos. I need more people. I need to reach the masses. I need the numbers to go up, because I'm worried. I can't make a living off the internet because Facebook is the main platform, and Instagram is owned by Facebook, by the way. So it's not going to make a difference, and Instagram does not have the capabilities that Facebook has in order to make money. Well, you can make money on Instagram, but specifically in my field, I need Facebook advertising, because that's what these businesses want, because they know it's the gold mine, and they're willing to pay $15,000 to $2,000 to $10,000 per month for me in order to generate them leads using Facebook ads that are qualified leads, people that are selling their home, buying homes, for real estate agents, all that shit. I just had a client agree to a $1,500 a month contract, send him the contract, and then they fucking Facebook disabled my account right after I sent that message. What does that tell you? That tells you that there is a third party that is spying on me, whether that's through an algorithm, whether that's through a technology, whether that's through software, whatever it is. It's the internet. It can be done, and it's Facebook, and they've been seen to be unlawful already. Okay, so yeah, giving information and access to people's accounts to third-party entities, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. And that entity that is the third party is what is shutting me down and forcing Facebook to suffocate me. So I can't financially gain because they know what I'm capable of doing. If I reach 1 million people, I will make $1 million. Okay, well, I'll make more than that, but um, and I will reach 1 million people, but they know that, right? So they know I'm a professional at advertising. They know that I know how to reach masses, and they know I'm a real one, and I have something true to say, and they know that I have evidence that they have been unlawful, and I have a lawsuit. So they're gonna stop me, or they're gonna try, but you can't stop a child of God. So I'll find a way because I'm resilient. And if you guys want to help me on that, there is a way that you guys can help me if you're able, if you're feeling the Christmassy spirit. But I do have a Patreon account, and that's what's going to allow me to really leverage myself because they're cutting all my incomes off everywhere. Thankfully, the nature of Patreon is not the same nature as Facebook, so that won't happen with Patreon. YouTube, it's happening. That's another thing. I'm going to have to be careful about what I talk about because they're censoring heavily now and they're just deleting channels like Alex Jones, okay? So that's a problem. I need to hurry up before it's too late because if this goes away and that goes away and Facebook goes away, I'm back to the 90s, bro. There's no making any more money. There's no more reaching masses. There's no more expressing my fucking, freedom of speech. There's no more any of that shit. I have to go back out into the street with my physical body and go generate money. And that's not nice because guess what? That's a fucking ripoff and I don't want it. I can't do it, bro. First of all, my arm's broken, okay? It popped out last night in my fucking sleep. I'm in mad pain all night, all day. This shit fucking hurts, okay? The socket that holds your arm in place, like that, the bone goes in, right? Goes through, and it's in there, and it's locked in. So your arm can do whatever, do its thing, right? If you break that socket, it's open like that now. Your arm is sliding in and out. There's nothing holding your fucking arm into place anymore. Your arm isn't even there no more, bro. It's not connected to the rest of your body. That's what happened to me. There is a fucking, the bone is broke like that, and the bone's just sliding in and out, falling out. My arm falls out, it's dead. It don't work. I could lose mobility in my arm permanently for the rest of my life because of this if I don't get the major surgery that they want to do. And I haven't convinced myself yet because that allows a possibility for something else to happen, and I'm not willing to take that fucking risk anymore with this system. That's not good. So I cannot provide for myself physically. And like I said, that third party entity is trying to make sure that I cannot gain employment. That made sense. But go watch my other videos if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah. If you guys want to support me in any way, I have 2 Patreons right now. I only make. You could choose to do $5 a month. It's a monthly reoccurring thing, so you will be supporting me. You can cancel at any time, right? So you could do $5 a month, and that's what two people are doing here. One of them lowered it because they couldn't do the $5, so they put it to like $3 a month or something like that, which is fine. I'm grateful for anything, man. This is a blessing. This is a real, true blessing. You know what I mean? Because I've never been able to do something like this, and nobody's ever wanted to give a fuck about me or like try to help me in any fucking way to leverage me. So now that I feel like this is coming my way, because the Lord is blessing me with His people, and it's a part of my destiny. Now I have the opportunity, but they're trying to close me out. They're trying to strangle me out, and I don't have a lot of time left, guys. the YouTube's gonna disappear, the Facebook's gonna disappear, and you guys are never gonna know where the fuck to find me unless it's in real life. You're gonna have to, you know what I mean? Like, and that's not gonna happen because I can't reach everybody all over the fucking world. So, anyways, I'm gonna put the link in the comments, in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna put it in the description. So if you feel, you know, in any way like that, you're in a position where you could possibly help me in any way, whether it's just $5, $10, 20, 100, whatever. Obviously, not many people can obviously afford $100, and I wouldn't expect that. But those are the, you know, those are the selections here. You got a $5 pledge, 20, 50, 100, and it tells you what my mission is going to be, and you know, check it out. You know, at least go and read it. Check out what my intent is. You know, and what I plan to do. But see, if I reach 100,000 people with this channel, I get I reach 100K subs, or I reach a million views, or something goes viral, you know, and I have a link like that and a video like this. You never know. What if 100,000 people donated $5 a month? It's reoccurring. What's $5 times 100,000? 500,000 a month. It's only 100,000 people. It's not hard to reach 100. It's not hard to gain 100,000 supporters. You know, it's easy on the internet. You can get 30 million fucking supporters by tomorrow if you do the right thing. You know, I mean, look at Little Pump. Look at fucking, you know, 6ix9ine and all these fucking clowns and shit. Look at their support. Like, these people are, you know, buying their albums and fucking supporting them and dumping money. They, you know what I mean? And for stupidity. Imagine supporting somebody financially that is actually going to do something good, you know, with that. It's something powerful, you know. If you support that person's mind and what they represent, and you believe in them, you know what I mean, then, you know, that, even me, I support. Sometimes I'll buy a book off somebody, or like one of my mentors, somebody, like, no matter what, they could be even rich and I don't care. Like, I'm like, that's who I would support, even if I only had $10 and I put 5 to that, no problem, you know, because now I feel like I'm putting something into what I believe in, if I'm not there to do it myself, you know. But it's a possibility, or it's an option for you guys if you guys want to help me. You know, $5 pledge or anything you want. You know, it really does help, and it helps me keep going with this channel, and the support. It just keeps me motivated. And you know, Christmas is coming, and I just lost my agency, and you know, every other income source that I was getting through the internet was all dependent on Facebook. I have multiple verified pages. Like, if you look up Sincere Music with a Z, you'll see I'm Blue Badge verified on Facebook. I can no longer access that Facebook page. I have the Transition Movement. Look that up on Facebook. That's verified. That's my music label. I own the label. Best Emergency Roadside Assistance. Look that up. That's a verified page for a towing company that I was making $80 per commission for sign-ups. That I can no longer make money from because of Facebook lost that page. Sincere Marketing British Columbia is my social media marketing agency, and I do have access to that page, and it is verified. But I'm gonna lose access to it because Facebook is taking all my accounts away, and once that happens, you lose your pages, and they just sit there. No one can ever access them again. So I really need help. I really need to elevate myself as fast as possible. I need to reach as many people as I can. I need to get myself into a position of power, you know, because they're trying to destroy me, and I need to get there before they can do that, because they know if they stop me from getting there, then they win. But if I get there and get the money first, they can't stop me. I'm fucking good. I can make money in 20, 30,000 different fucking ways with that money that I already have. Once I got it, I got it. There's nothing that can stop me. So that's why I'm going to reach the masses with my mission and my story and my videos, you know what I mean? And it's going to result in something like that. Like, one day I'm going to have 100,000 supporters, and one day I might have 100,000 people donate $5 or become a Patreon, you know, because I have 1 million subscribers now, you know what I mean? Like, my life could change, and it wouldn't be that much for somebody to do $5, you know. I mean, even for me when I'm broke, for $5 or whatever, but still, that can add up, and that could change a life. That one you just doing that $5, that adds up. That could change somebody's life. So go check this out. I have a video you can watch there, and this is my Patreon. I will put the link, or ask for the link down in the comments if you can't see it for whatever weird reason, but it'll be in the pinned comment and it'll be in the description if you want to go ahead and become a Patreon of mine, and or at least check it out, see what my mission is and stuff. I would be really grateful. You know, Christmas is coming. I lost my agency. You know, I'm taking a lot of losses, and I'm scared that I'm gonna have to go back out into the street and literally fucking sell drugs to survive because I can't get a job. I can't make money on the internet. You could say, oh, why can't you get a job? Like I said, I have a broken arm. Jobs won't even take me. I've done jobs where my arm popped out, and they're like, bro, you can't work with a broken arm. You're gonna fuck us over. We're gonna have to pay you 20 grand for fucking, you know, because you hurt yourself on the job. You can't fuck us over like that. And I realized that I can't even get a job because I'd be fucking them over just by trying to get a job there. If I get hurt, they're fucked, you know. So that's one thing. Physically, I'm unable, not capable. Um, every other job has denied me because of my criminal record. Dollar store, all the, you know, the jobs that chicks usually get, Tim Hortons, all that shit, McDonald's. I don't know what it is, but they're not. I've handed out tons of resumes, went to the unemployment office. This is bad. This is bad. I've cried many, many, many tears. Many, many tears because I cannot satisfy the world and its standard. It hurts me. Okay? So I'm not a piece of shit, loser, fucking bum, nobody. You know, I've always been motivated and I am fucking resilient and I don't quit. I'll break my arm trying to work just to fucking provide. That's how bad it is, bro. It's not nice, bro. The only chance I have at a future and a success in the future is the internet. And unfortunately, Facebook and YouTube are those beacons that are of success. No fucking way around it yet. Maybe in the future there might be another platform where the masses shifts to. It might be regulated too, but I'll have another chance, you know. So no matter what, who knows what the future holds. Stay resilient. Become a Patreon if you can. Fucking, I'd be grateful. Anything helps. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Leave a comment. You know, whatever you want to say. It helps me. I read all the comments. I read all of them. You know, I might not answer back to every single one of them. I might miss some, but I try. So hit me up, man. Take care. God bless. Have a good Christmas. Be grateful that you have people in your life. This Christmas for me, I am going to be spending it with my mom. I haven't seen her in years, so I'm trying to be here for her. And yeah, I'll tell you how that goes. Take care. God bless.